Hello there. It's Absol here, aka Kieran. Um, I believe this will be my first video for this year. Um, I had a video earlier on, like not earlier on, later last year, when I decided to see whether I could do this as a hobby. But yeah, um, I am South African. If you can't place my accent, um, I play VGC very casually, and myself and a bunch of mates here in the tip of Africa um, play a couple of different things every now and again. So every now and again, we'll play something like Valorant or something like Warhammer Gladius um, or something along those lines. So um, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing here. I think I'm going to focus on VGC. But yeah, so there might be some other content that comes out every now and again. But yeah, so I thought that I would start and see whether whether I can start making some content fairly regularly. I am a master student and I am currently engaged to my lovely fiance. So we are planning our wedding, and as I said, I'm enrolled in masters full time, and I have a couple of other things that are going on in my life. So I don't know how often I will be uploading. But yeah, so probably expect something along the lines of maybe once a week, twice a week, something along those lines. This is completely just a hobby. So yeah, I'm open to suggestions as to what you guys would like to see. This is a little bit different to my previous video. I did a showdown live where I built around a particular mon that I thought could be kind of cool. That was sort of off the bat of Wolfie VGC. I'm sure everybody in the community that's watching this will obviously know who Wolfie is, but he had built a concursion team for um, I can't remember which format it was, but it was for Sword and Shield. But and it was really cool how electric terrain concursion was doing work. So I thought, hey, make a team around it and see whether we can get some games with it. But so today I have pre-built a team with a good friend of mine. Um, he might be joining in a couple of videos later. He also plays VGC. Um, and I actually built this for the previous rule set, so Regulation B, before Palafin balance was a thing. And yeah, I sort of have adapted it to the new format a little bit. I haven't changed much. I've dropped one mon and picked up another. But yeah, so as I said, in my bio, if any of you guys have read it, I am not the world's best gamer. I picked up playing video games on and off when I was a kid. I wasn't a religious gamer. It's just, yeah, something that I've sort of picked up a little bit as I've gotten a little older. But I've always been a fan of Pokemon. I started when my first Pokemon game was Fire Red, I think. I had a copy of Fire Red, and my cousin had a copy of Emerald, and we sort of just swapped it around, played through one, then swapped it, then played another, then swapped it. And I only really got into VGC with Sword and Shield. I did my first event, in-person event. South Africa, unfortunately, doesn't have a lot of in-person events. Like, qualifying for Worlds is a little bit of an issue here, because we don't have, like, regionals and things like that. So you have to do, like, really well in the online tournaments. So, yeah. But in the only physical tournament that I've played thus far was at Comic-Con last year. In Johannesburg. I live in Johannesburg. And I placed third. So, yeah, like, I don't think I'm a terrible player, but I don't think I'm the world's best player. Yeah. So with all of those sort of intros and things like that out the way, I have been sort of playing a little bit, as you can see, a little bit beforehand. I think I'm gonna grab probably like maybe 2 or 3 games this morning. It's morning here while I'm recording. Because I don't have a huge amount of time to record, but I thought, hey, let me record and put out a video and see what comes of it. But yeah, I haven't really been playing all that much. I sort of was playing in the early stages of Scarlet and Violet, and then life got quite busy with masters and school and things. So yeah, sort of trying to get back into it. But I've been playing around and building a couple of teams, then testing them on ladders, so they haven't really gone according to plan. But this team for me is really fun. So yeah, we're gonna grab 1 or 2 games, and then sort of see what comes of it. So this is the team here. As you can see, it's pretty interesting take on Palafin balance. So we are rocking a very bulky Flutter main, which I quite like. I repurposed a set from Neil VGC. If you don't know him, also really good content creator, right up there with the likes of Moxie Boosted, and Cybertron and all the rest of them. Really informative content. I've learned a lot from him, and he's a really good player. So if you want to improve your game and sort of get a feel for the meta and things, he's a really good resource to go to. But yeah, so anyway, you can see the team there, and I see we've gotten our first match. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, so I actually know this team. It's a Colossal, as you can see, there's a Colossal there. I saw Aaron, Cybertron Zhang, have this team a couple of days ago. So we've obviously got a Dazzling. Now that Mon's name escapes me, but what a Psychic type that's got Aqua Jet and Dazzling. So for me, Palafin is obviously really good here. So I think let's try good old-fashioned, well, this team's version of good old-fashioned Palafin balance. I don't think Golden Go is all that great here. You've got so many mons that can hit it for super effective damage. Like, it's good against your Iron Bundle and Obama Snow, but everything else can hit it for super effective damage. I think. Because I think that Bruxish, that's the mon's name, is running Crunch, if I'm not mistaken. And Dragonite, because of that Bruxish, Dazzling's a little bit of a problem. So yeah, let's see what we can do here. But yeah, just comment down below what you guys think. I'm happy to answer any questions, obviously within reason. And yeah, good luck, have fun to my opponent. May the best trainer win. But yeah, so let me know in the comments if there's anything you guys want to see, or if there's anything you'd like to know. And yeah, interested to hear your thoughts. Alrighty, so we've got Booster Energy Flutter main, and it's speed boosting. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, the Palafin is obviously coming out here, so I'm gonna try and set up Trick Room. I think it's a little risky, but I think if I get it off, it could be kind of interesting. But yeah, so the Palafin set is also stolen is the wrong word, but I've repurposed Wolfie's team that he used to win regionals earlier on in the year. It's the same Palafin spread. And then I'm rocking Tauros as opposed to Arcanine because I am a Tauros fan, and the fact that there was a Tauros that could be run semi-viably, for me was super fun and super cool. So yeah, like, I know it's fire type, and it's got the hot fighting type, but yeah, it's run very similar to a standard Arcanine. Okay, you can see how bulky my Flutter Mane is, because it took that fairly easily. Let's see. Dark Pulse. Good job. And Trick Room goes up. Fantastic. Okay. Cool. Okay. I really don't see a reason here not to target down this Chi-Yu. I really don't see a reason. Because Chi-Yus are either, at the moment, if I remember correctly, running Choice Scarf or Focus Sash. So if I double the Chi-Yu here with Dazzling Gleam, and I thought that was going to happen. So, perfect. Oh, great. Fantastic. See, that's also one of the things I like about Tauros. So, like, Extreme Speed is good. Don't get me wrong. Like, Arcanine with Extreme Speed is obviously good. But, yeah. So, the Trick Room here is quite interesting. Because my Golden Go that I'm running on this team is sort of built to hit, I think it's 107 speed. So it was originally built to do Tailwind or Trick Room, but now I've just repurposed it a little bit. But anyway, Kieran, let's focus. So I'm not really scared of this Abomasnow. So a part of me just wants to focus down this Flutter Mane, seeing as it protected last turn. I really don't see a problem with that. Because if it gets a double protect, it gets a double protect. But I think this Flutter Mane is dead. Well, sorry. I don't think it's really going to be here. But yeah. Yeah. Good job, guys. Good job. Oh, sorry for the crit. Sorry. The crit was unnecessary. I don't think it matters, but definitely stings a little bit. And then, who's their final mon? I'm glad they didn't bring the Colossal Bruxish duo. I don't know what I would have done against that, if I'm completely honest. How many terms of Trick Room are left? Okay. That's good to know. I really don't see a reason not to Dazzling Gleam here. And I think that's a Sash Iron Bundle. So because of that, I wouldn't be surprised if it's running Protect. So I want to target... Oh! Okay. He just throws in the towel. Or she. Good game. Well played. So yeah, that's a little bit how the team functions. So you've got the sort of Palafin balanced aspect of it. And then you can sort of interchange any of those moving parts with another mon like Golden Go or Choice Band Dragonite. So yeah, let me know if you guys are interested. I'm happy to make a paste and a rental if you guys are interested in trying the team. I've also made another version of this team that's a little bit more orthodox, a little bit more standard Palafin balance on Showdown Live. I haven't actually made the team, but let me know if you guys are interested in that. It won't take me long to finish because the mons are essentially made. I just need to train them. So yeah, what I'll do is I can finish that and then maybe put that a little bit more orthodox. I can put that up as another team, something different. If you guys are keen for that, let me know. But yeah, let's grab one more game. Because otherwise this is going to be a really short video. So let me grab one more. And let's see. Yeah, I don't know what everybody's experiences of Pokemon has been over the last couple of months, or years for that matter, but it's Scarlet and Violet for me has been an interesting game, because obviously there were bugs and things. But, yeah, I really like how accessible they've made the competitive aspect of this game. They improved on that from Sword and Shield even, and I think they did a good job making it more accessible for Sword and Shield. Okay, so we've got standard Dondozo here. I think Palafin and Brute Bonnet are both very good into this team. Just looking at it off the face of it. I think we bring Fluttermane as well, because I think Trick Room could be really interesting. This team does struggle a little bit against Dondozo, but I've watched enough of Moxie Boosted, the Don Doctor himself, that maybe we can make a plan here. Are we gonna do standard stuff? No. I think let's start Palafin Tauros with Brute Bonnet in the back, and then Fluttermane is good for Trick Room. But other than that, it might just be worth bringing for that. Or do I bring Golden Go? Let's bring Golden Go. I haven't shown you guys Golden Go. It's a bit nasty, but yeah. So yeah, let's see how this team goes. Good luck to my opponent. May this game be as hacks-free as possible. Alright, what are we leading with here? Okay, Iron Bundle and Chi-Yu. Good to know. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, it's not the world's greatest lead for me, I'm not gonna lie. The one plus is that this Iron Bundle... Okay, so Palafin, I would love Palafin to come out here, because I think it's so good late game. But I think the switch into Brute Bonnet is so obvious here that I'm going to go into Golden Go, predicting the freeze dry. And I don't think it's a bad idea to close combat the Chi-Yu here. But yeah, there are a couple of other moves that you could definitely make here. You can definitely play it safe. Seeing as we're lower ladder, we're not in Moss Pool yet. Maybe I'm overreading a little bit. Yeah, like I've watched a lot of Aaron's videos over the years. Aaron Cybertron saying, who are they Dynamax? I mean, not Dynamaxing, crystallizing. Okay, I'm very happy I made the switch that I did then. Because if this is a Terra Ice Freeze Dry going into my Palafin, ooh, but that's unfortunate. Golden Go will take this reasonably well. Yeah, not too bad. Aww, if only I had targeted the Iron Bundle slot. I'm gonna make a read here. I'm going to make a read that this is a bit of a risky play. But I don't see it playing out too badly. It's a little bit of an out there play, so... Okay. What's coming in? Is that the... Okay, that's fine. In comes the Glamora. Because I don't see them freeze drying into my Tauros slot. They're probably rocking Hydro Pump, Protect, Freeze Dry, and something like Icy Wind. There's no reason to run Terra Blast. There we are. Okay, I didn't need to... I made the right play. I didn't need to Terra, but it's a 80% accurate move. Was it 70? 80 or 70. So there's an 80% chance there that I made exactly the right call. I did waste my Terra, quote unquote, but that's okay. This Glamora is going to be a little bit of a problem. But that's okay. I think we switch out this Golden Go back into our Palafin. And I think we protect here with our Tauros. I think the last two games have shown the power of Tauros for me. Like, Tauros Fire can be really, really good if you use it correctly. No Dondozo this game, because there's the Glamora. Unless they've just brought the Dondozo and hasn't brought the Tatsugiri. Okay. Please. Please. I don't need a burn on my palette. Please. Okay, good. Mortal Spin. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's just a regular poison and it's not badly poisoned at least. Okay, so the way they switched it out earlier for me suggests that maybe it's Choice Scarf. But even if it is Choice Scarf, nothing's gonna take a Jet Punch from Palafin well. So I don't see a problem with us doing this, spreading our damage around a little bit. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind that. Because this close combat is neutral on here. Decent damage. Okay. I think I need to switch up my Tauros next turn. Okay, that's a little bit unfortunate. At least I've got Golden Go in the back. That shouldn't be a problem. We should take... Okay, we don't take... I don't know why I thought we took that. Okay. That might be a bit of a blunder on my part. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. Hindsight, I should have prioritized the Glamora there. But it's fine. Okay. I can see that we're going to have an incoming heat wave. There's nothing I can really do about it. The question is it worth saving my Tauros? I don't think so. I think we just go for damage and see what lives this turn. But I think I threw last turn. Yeah. Not targeting down the Glamora has lost me this game. That's why I said to you guys, I'm not the world's greatest player. I do make mistakes. But yeah, just here to have a little bit of fun and sort of, yeah, see if I can put out a little bit of content. Have a little bit of fun with it. But yeah, let's just not waste this person's time. I'm sure they're trying to ladder up to Ultra Ball and then Master Ball. So let's do the honorable thing and say thank you. But there's no need for my Brute Bonnet to take unnecessary damage and give out more information than I need to regarding this team, because I'm going to be using it for a little bit, at least until the end of June, until we get the new regulations. I'm very interested to see whether Pokemon Home is going to go live at the end of the month or not, because I've seen some murmurings. I don't know where on Twitter I saw it. It might have been a Pokemon official post, or it might have been from like Cerebi or something, but I've seen some stuff that says that it's going to go live. Okay, So again, I think I've seen this team. It's a bit scary. I'm not gonna lie. I think Dragonite is going to be super important in this game. I think definitely Dragonite Fluttermane with Tauros for sure. And then Brute Bonnet for me looks quite interesting. The only problem is like everything no, we can't bring Brute Bonnet. So I think actually we lead Palafin Dragonite with Tauros Fluttermane in the back. I like that. Because Golden Go doesn't like this matchup at all. At all. So we can't bring Golden Go. And I'm not convinced Brute Bonnet wants to face down the squadron. The switch into Sleep Powder is definitely nice. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, let's see what we can do here. Do they lead? Aha! I thought they would. Okay. Alright. So. That is a Chlorophyll Jumpluff. So. Do we target down the Jumpluff because it's just irritating? Or do we get rid of the Torkoal? I think the Torkoal is more of a threat to my team. I don't mind if a couple of things get put to sleep. So I think if we go switch out Palafin for when the drought is gone. Because once drought's gone, Palafin really does some work here. So interesting. He jetpack. Oh yes, I forgot about that part of this team. Eject pack there. Might have been a bit of a blunder on my part. But let's see. It is Sleep Powder they're running, not Spore. So and they miss. Alright, cool. They missed the Dragonite. That's good at least. Okay. Okay. I don't have a safe switch in for Dragonite. And I'm pretty sure it's... So, it depends on what this Fluttermane wants to do here. Does the Fluttermane want to get rid of my Dragonite? If that's the case, Terroring for Terra Normal here makes sense, because then the Dazzling Gleam stroke Moonblast is neutral. Or do I save my Terra for my Palafin in the late game? I think Palafin can do work without its Terra, so I think this is the better option. Hindsight, I could have terrored the Tauros, because the Tauros is actually threatening the Jumpluff. So maybe it's going to sleep out of that, and the Terra Grass would be kind of good for getting around that, and that's what happened. But I think maybe the defensive Terra to make sure that the Dazzling Gleam does not KO my Dragonite is also a good thing. Because I'm pretty sure that this Fluttermane now goes down. Okay, so that's good at least. Okay, so we are 4 up to 3. So let's see what happens here. Who are they bringing out? Okay, the King Gambit comes out. Okay, so that's good to know. So we know all 3 months they've brought. We've got no switch-ins to Sleep Powder, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I think we just stay in here and double the King Gambit. In the hopes that maybe we may wake up this turn. But we sort of, I think, just have to sit with it and deal with this until we... Oh! Shout out to Tauros for waking up second turn. Because that King Gambit is no longer with us. That's good. That's good. So now we're up 4-2. Jumpluff for me is one of those mons that either does its job really well or doesn't do its job at all. And I think that's a little bit because of the type of mon it is in terms of how it plays. So like if you look at it like from our perspective, for example, like so Jumpluff is putting things to sleep. That's what it's doing. It's being disruptive. A little bit like Amoonguss. So it's fast sleep powders. But sleep for me is one of those things that can either be broken or it does nothing. Like, okay, all right. Well, they don't think that they can pull it back from that. So yeah, we got 3 games in. To all of you that are here and watching, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I might record a little bit later today with a couple of friends. As I said to you, a friend of mine, he also competed in that tournament that I referred to earlier today, or in the video at least. He placed 4th in that tournament, so he's good too, at least in the South African competitive VGC scene, at least. He plays a little bit of Dota as well. And as I said, like when we play Valorant together, he plays a little bit. We used to play Overwatch for a little bit. As in Overwatch 2, not the OG Overwatch. So yeah, I might record a little bit later today. If I do, then I'll have more content to put out during the week. Otherwise, yeah, I will see you guys at the next one. Thank you so much for being here, and yeah, have a good day.